My shoulder since the last time has been okay actually. I've noticed that I haven't had really any numbness, which I had the last time before I came. 2 weeks ago, where I had real pain on the shoulder. I had no mobility, so I couldn't really like pull it over to the side or anything like that. It was really painful. I don't really know why.
The last time I tried to explain,
Yeah.
it feels like things are twisted, and so it's a lack of strength,
Yeah.
but also pain as well.
The MRI is not so bad, of course, but here you have the this insertion of the labrum. It's posterior,
Yeah.
and it's the same than on the other side. So in fact, we have two possibilities: the classical impingement syndrome, which is impingement between acromial bone and the tendons here.
Okay.
So that's where that the physiotherapy could help
Yeah.
by recentering,
Yeah.
in fact, and strengthening the entire part maybe of the shoulder,
Yeah.
to avoid this maybe what you had is subluxation
Okay.
posteriorly.
Coming back today and having a follow-up with Dr. Francois was really good. We had a good look at my both shoulders. The result was that it was quite clear for Dr. Francois I have an impingement syndrome, quite classical impingement syndrome on my left shoulder, which is the one that's causing most of the problems at the moment. For me as well, I think it's really nice to have a clear indication of exactly what it is that is wrong with both my shoulders. So now I know what the problem is, and now I know that there's a way to fix it, and there's a way out, some light at the end of the tunnel, which is quite nice for me.
On the MRI, he also has a sharp acromial bone, both
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
Small effusion just radial. And clinically, for me, it's much more impingement syndrome. So I told him it would be necessary to make physiotherapy, at least
Yeah.
15 sessions.
So the main goals, I think, is the first one is important is to control the pain management, and the second one is to stable your joints, to improve some muscle around, like rotator cuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Try some section.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So like warm up step before you do some exercise. Some machine therapy will make you more relaxing with the motion, and maybe control the pain.
Experiences with physios in the past have been a little bit mixed. Some maybe a little bit more inclined to encourage stopping sport.
You must keep continue, but you will choose what type of activity or exercise that's suitable for you in this condition, in this stage. So in Việt Pháp Hospital, we work in a multidisciplinary team. So it depends on you first. You're the first one to make your goals. And then the doctor like me and the orthopedic will work together to find out the main problem that you can or you cannot achieve to your goal. And maybe we control and make a best choose. It's connect between doctor, patient, and therapist.
Yeah, I really enjoyed meeting Dr. Zoom. She's really cool, very friendly, and very funny as well. She understands the sport. She understands exactly that the version of rugby that I play is a collision heavy sport. Yeah, I really like the interdisciplinary approach. When Dr. Francois knew that we were going to see Dr. Zoom in about 15 minutes, he said, "Oh, great, I'll come with you, and I can just have a chat with her. And I can write it up, but I'd like to come and speak with her directly. It makes more sense, and it's more conducive to better treatment." So he walked with us to Dr. Zoom's room and explained all of what he had just explained to me in terms of diagnosis and where the pain points were, and all this kind of thing, and that was really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before in any hospital that I've ever been to.
Yeah.
But it lasts only 10 minutes. And then after.
In October, November this year, we'll be running the domestic sevens league again, and so I'd like to play a little bit in that, but that will be, the good thing about that is it's a version of rugby with less contact, still with some contact, but less contact, less physical, less confrontational, and so I think that might be a good point for me to test my shoulders. So that will give us probably 2 months of work to do my rehab and my mobility and strengthening, and then it will be a good way to test the water with the physical contact in October, with a little bit of contact but not too much. So October 2025.